Guys, welcome back to another interesting video with Annabe's Kitchen and Bake. If this is your first time, you're welcome to Annabe's Kitchen. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, we want to say thank you for coming back. If you've not subscribed, please click on the subscription button below to like, share, and to comment. And to know when I upload a new video, you need to hit the notification bell below. So in this video, I will be teaching you how to make vegetable soup using Uziza leaf. Yes, you heard me very well. We'll be using Uziza leaf in this video. A friend of mine came into town and he put a call through that he had wanted to eat vegetable soup. So I quickly went to the market to buy things, and then I started preparing. That was me washing the water leaf and the ugu leaf. So I will show you guys the ingredients I'll be using in this recipe without wasting time. Let's dive into the recipe right now and start cooking. All right, so I had to do the cutting at the market because there was no time. The order came so quick. I said, okay, let me use this opportunity to film this very process with you guys. In case you're seeing or you're hearing my voice for the first time, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. We'll love you. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to leave a comment with us. All right, let's go straight to the cooking process. Bye. So I'll quickly show you the ingredients that you need in this recipe. Remember, we're making a vegetable soup, and there is no vegetable soup without vegetable. That is my water leaf. I'm trying to show you. I've properly washed it, cut it, and that is my vegetable. That is the ugu that is needed, my palm oil, my blended crayfish, my stockfish, and my Periwinkle. That is optional though. If you don't want to use it, you can just keep it aside. My blended pepper. In there I have my Kpomo seasoning cube, my salt, and my dry fish. And that is my protein. Yes, that is assorted meat I'm using. And that is the Uziza leaf. Guys, you can skip it too if you don't want. If you don't like it, you can skip it. It's optional. You don't have to use it. It's not a necessity in this soup. You can skip it if you don't want. So let's go into the cooking process right now. At this point, I'll be adding my meat. Whatever thing you're using for this soup, it's up to you. It's optional, guys. Remember, I'm using assorted meat, and I need to allow this to steam properly before I introduce any other thing. So once you add your protein, you add your pepper, your onions, your seasoning cube, your salt, the stockfish, the dry fish, whatever thing you're using for the soup. You just introduce it at this point and allow this to cook for 10 to 15 minutes. And that is what I'm doing. So I'll cover the pot and allow it to cook and come back later. So while that is steaming and releasing its flavor, I will quickly just slice our Uziza leaf, and then I will go back to the pot to check how far our soup is doing. Guys, you can imagine the aroma hey God, you need to try this recipe. I know you say I'm a lover of Uziza. Yes, so I love Uziza. Uziza give my soup a different taste, a different flavor. See, I wish I could use it in making stew, but of course that is not possible. So I'll just cut this, and then we'll go back to the soup to check how well our soup is doing. I believe the aroma is everywhere, guys. Can you see that? This thing, it's the aroma is everywhere already. All right, so I just went back to check and see how this is doing, and then to check if I can add little water. Remember, there was no water added. This is just the stock releasing its flavor on the soup. So I'll be adding little water to this so it will cook properly. Remember, I'm using assorted, and assorted does not come by easily like that. It's not like normal beef that you can just cook and it will be very tender within a few minutes. So this has to cook properly, and we'll check back again later, guys. So this has cooked properly. I added the remaining pepper, and then I don't like my soup very watery or very dry. I don't like it very dry. And we have two type of water leaf in the market. We have the dry one and the watery one. So at this point I added my water leaf. I had to introduce my water leaf and allow it to release its water flavor and whatever thing you have at this point before I introduce the palm oil. So this is what it's looking like after covering it. You can see it has to steam for a while, and then I am giving it a quick stir. At this point I will just add the palm oil. All right, you just need to add this water leaf and allow it to steam for a while. You don't add and then start stirring immediately. You allow it to cook, release its flavors or whatever thing it is before you introduce your palm oil and whatever thing. There are some persons who add the palm oil before the water leaf, but I add the water leaf before my palm oil comes in. So I'll give it a stir and then still cover it to cook for about 5 minutes thereabout, then before I introduce my vegetable. At this point I had to introduce the remaining crayfish that we had and the periwinkle. Remember, this periwinkle is optional, guys, and I have to allow it to still steam for a while. At this point you can feel how yummy this soup will look like or will taste already. So remember, you don't need to overcook this. This is vegetable. So at this point I'm introducing the ugu leaf. This ugu leaf is the main game of the soup. Don't forget what you're making is vegetable soup, so this has to look fresh while you're making it. Okay, this is after allowing it to steam for a while and I'm giving it a good mix. I just love adding my vegetables and covering it, allowing it to steam for 5 minutes before adding whatever thing I want to add. And that is what, if you love palm oil so much in your soup, you can just add more, but I'm okay with this. This is okay. I love my vegetable soup coming out very fresh and I don't need to overcook this. This is ready. Do let me know in the comment section what you enjoy this soup with. Semovita, eba, wheat, pounded yam. Please guys, thank you for watching and do it to subscribe. See you in my next video.